Hi everybody, it's Nadia Dyson here and we are in Jolly Harbour in Antigua and we're here to do a Tuesday chat. I'm super excited to introduce Kal Dobbin, who is the director of Elmsbridge. Hi Kal, how are you?
Hi Nadia.
Thanks so much for joining us today. Can you tell me a little bit about what Elmsbridge does in Antigua?
Elmsbridge is a development company here in Antigua that my husband and I founded almost 15 years ago, and we've been living in the Eastern Caribbean for almost 20 years now. So typically our clients will come to us and look at the residential communities that we're developing. We currently have 2 on the island that we're developing. Clients will come and look at our plots and then our villa designs, and if they want to go ahead and build a home in one of those communities, then they can come and work with our design team and customise the home design, and we do everything with them from the finishes to overseeing the construction to then furnishing the home and even rental and management if they want us to as well.
So you offer a full service turnkey brand new home solution.
That's right, so from start to finish, from choosing the land to choosing the villa design to overseeing all of the finishes and the construction and then delivering the home fully finished. It's a turnkey service.
And today we're in one of your brand new homes at the Gardens. Can you tell me a little bit about this community?
Yes, so this is an interesting one, and you're very familiar with Jolly Harbour, I know, living here yourself. It's one of Antigua's best destinations, really. So the Gardens is a collection of 36 lots within Jolly Harbour. So it's a community within a community, and we've got 36 lots with 2, 3 and 4 bedroom villa designs which people can choose from. And they will come to us, come to our design office, choose all of their finishes, and we can even furnish the home for them, and we deliver it fully finished to them.
What's your other project in Antigua?
So we're developing 4 acres down in Falmouth Harbour, which is on the south side of Antigua. The south side of Antigua is slightly different to the west coast. It's another sailing centre and really the sailing epicentre of the Eastern Caribbean. Very popular international community as well down there, lots of hiking trails. It's a national park, and there's a UNESCO World Heritage Site at the centre of English and Falmouth Harbour. And so the beach houses is a collection of 10 homes, a private community just on the south side of Falmouth Harbour. And we're offering 2, 3 and 4 bedroom villa designs there, fully finished with the option to furnish and also rent and manage if the clients want.
What can a prospective buyer expect from Elmsbridge?
So typically when the buyers come to us, they will often meet with my husband Brian and I, so we can tell them a little bit about our background here and show them what we've done, show them around our projects. And then the process is that they will look at the project that they're interested in, we'll review the plots, review the villa designs, and they'll come in and sort of sit often with the design team and customize the home basically. So we have pre-selected finishes that we've chosen especially that are durable down here, that can be maintained easily, and we really help guide the clients so that they can create these sort of peaceful retreats, because quite often they know what they would like at the end, but they don't know exactly how to get there and navigate everything that needs to be done to end up with this finished sort of beautiful furnished home. So because we've been here and we've been through all of that and we're delivering it for clients on a day-to-day basis, we're really a sort of one-stop shop, full service development company for clients that want to have homes here.
So you really are taking away all the hassle.
Yeah.
Other developments in Antigua, I know that you can buy a plot and then you've got to go and find your own architect, your own builder, then to furnish a property. That can be quite, not a little bit stressful, maybe a little bit difficult.
It could be fun.
It could be fun as well.
It also can be quite stressful, and it's also time consuming, and I find that a lot of our clients, many of our clients come from North America and Europe, and some come from other parts of the world too, actually, increasingly so, but they are busy, and coming down here and finding all the different elements that you need to put together to create the home is a challenge, especially if you haven't done it before. So we are a central point basically where you can come and have all of those things organised for you, and we oversee everything, and we're your one point of contact, and we keep you updated all the way through. So hopefully it's a really enjoyable process for clients, and I know we enjoy it on our side. It's very gratifying, presenting a home at the end of the process to a happy client.
And how long is that process?
So it takes about 12 to 14 months to build a 2,500, 3,500 square foot home. It can vary, depending, but we try to stay on that timeline. And also before that, there's a little bit of time in terms of actually making the decision and then finalizing the design with the client. But I think within 18 months of having met us, perhaps in Antigua, you can have a finished home.
We are in a construction zone right now, so I do apologise for some of the banging and piling going on. But, you've got houses to build, so that's what's got to happen. Now, how do you source the materials? Do you use any local materials?
We do, yeah. So we work with over 100 sort of different suppliers for our finishes, and our doors and windows, for instance, on this project are made in Antigua, and the wood is a regional hardwood, so it's actually sustainably sourced in Dominica by the Forestry Commission there, and brought over here and then made with an Antiguan team who have been making carpentry and woodwork for over 20 years now, so they're really good.
They're really good.
Yeah. Yeah, so one of the things, we have certain sort of design standards that we like in our team, and we like oversized doors and windows. Not so that they are sort of 12 feet high, but we do have larger doors and windows, which adds to a sense of height in the home. This home is 1,850 square feet, 2 bedrooms, it's on 1/5 of an acre, private garden, off-street parking, and a swimming pool.
How much is this home? So if you wanted this design, this beautiful home on another plot, how much would you be looking at?
This home, fully finished and furnished, is just over 1.2 million.
Okay. And if someone came to you and said, well, I'd like an extra bedroom, is that possible as well?
Yeah, so we have a configuration where you can have an extra bedroom upstairs, or you can have a guest cottage in the garden. So there are different configurations and designs that we've already created for people that have already been approved. And talking about the approval process as well, that's something else that needs to be navigated, that we take clients through. So in this particular project, we're inside an existing community, and so there are rules that we have to adhere to. And then we also have to have approvals from the Government Development Control Authority. So there are 2 sets of planning considerations that we have to go through before we can build.
And how do you keep in contact with your clients throughout the build process?
So we're pretty good at staying in touch with our clients. We have WhatsApp groups, we call them, we have really good project management software where we can see exactly what's going on every week with every build, and we have different people assigned to different contracting teams who are building the home. So we try and stay in touch on a monthly basis with the client throughout the build.
The gardens and the beach houses, they're both approved under the CIP programme. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So yes, both the beach houses and the gardens are approved under the Citizenship by Investment programme, and over 90% of our clients actually do choose to go through the programme when they're purchasing a home with us. So the reason that some of them do it is because there is a tax saving. You don't have to apply for a non-citizen's landholder's licence if you're a citizen. So there's a bit of a saving there, and you can also apply for citizenship for your whole family. So it gives you a permanent legal foothold here, and that affords your family the opportunity to come and live here at any time they want to in the future. So people do it for different reasons, but it might be for a plan B, or hedging for future tax planning considerations, future lifestyle. And also you don't have to extend your tourist visa. So if you do decide to come and spend more than 6 months of the year here, for instance, as a UK citizen, if you want to spend a bit more time in your vacation home, then you don't have to have a visa extension. You can come here for as long as you like. So there's lots of reasons why people do it. Also, for travel reasons, some people are applying for citizenship here so that they can travel around more easily, because the Antigua passport is a really good one.
Do you have any products just specifically for the CIP programme?
Yeah, so we're selling whole ownership homes, but at the gardens we've also developed a fractional ownership opportunity. So we've actually sold 3 of these houses in fractions, and so you can basically own a share of the villa for $200,000 US, which is currently the minimum investment level for an approved citizenship investment. So for people who are really interested in the citizenship here in Antigua, and who need to make a $200,000 investment, this is a fantastic opportunity for them to be invested at the higher end of the market, but not have to pay $1 million or more to purchase an entire house.
And if you had to say one thing to the viewers watching you today about your projects, what would you say?
I would say come and see us and have a look, see if you like what we're doing, and if you do, then we'd love to sit with you and talk you through the opportunities. But also, I just love meeting people here in Antigua, to be honest, and I think you do too.
Yes.
It's also very nice when new people come to the island, because you're reinvigorated often with their renewed passion for it. And especially, actually, for instance, the lady who bought the first home at the Beach Houses project, she's fallen in love with Antigua so much, and her passion for the island has sort of rubbed off on us, even though we're already very passionate about it. So that's very gratifying as well. And I would also say, if anyone's dreaming of coming to to the Caribbean or to Antigua, book a holiday. I think that's probably the first step. If you think that you might want to change your life and move out here, take a holiday, come and meet some people here. Everybody's very friendly, and it might be a turn in the road.
What is your favourite part of this house?
It's hard to choose. It's a very pretty house. It's very comfortable. I think probably this lounge area is my favourite. So our architect designed it so that there's a maximum amount of breeze coming through the home. So we have very large sort of operable louvers on each side. We've got covered living spaces on both sides of the main living area. So when you open everything up, you get this really large, beautiful, comfortable space with high vaulted ceilings and a lovely breeze coming through. So this is where I would hang out all day, I think.
Yeah, and I noticed you have lots of local art in the property. Do you source many of your items from Antigua?
We do, yep. So we're always keeping an eye out for what we can source on the island. And I would say, our doors and windows are made here. We have, those lights pictures were sourced here. We do try to get as much as possible here, in Antigua, but we also do import, where necessary. And so some of our items, like our porcelain tiles, that come from Italy or Spain. A lot of the furniture comes from the US. But probably about 20% of it, I would say, is sourced here in Antigua. And yes, especially the artworks, fantastic artists on the island.
I noticed a very heavy marble worktop. Is that in Antigua?
So that's brought in from Italy, and we have a fantastic kitchen supplier who's actually based here in Antigua. So he helps us design all of our kitchens. These kitchens are made in Italy and brought in, and they're really beautiful, fantastic quality, beautiful finish, lots of different colour options. So when clients come and sit with us in the design office and talk with Kate and the rest of the team, we configure everything for them, and then we draw up their design so they can see it before they sign off.
What is the process of designing your own home?
So the process of designing the home is coming to sit down with the team, and then we lay out all of the materials, lay out the home plan, and we go through step by step. So normally we'll start with the doors and windows. Are they laid out correctly? Do you want operable louvers? Do you prefer sash windows? Are you happy with the way that the home has been laid out? So we sign off on that first. Then we talk about the flooring. We talk about colours of the doors and windows. We'll normally then move to sort of the kitchen colour and the layout of that. And then we talk about the lighting fixtures, then we move to the bathrooms. So we start with the biggest things first, and then we move to the smaller ones, layering as we go, and looking at all of the samples so that we can make sure we have actual
in the office.
Yeah, so there's lots of samples in the office, and we put together, design trays so that you can really get a sense of the entire feel of the house before we've even started pouring the foundation.
That's really good, because I always struggle with that. I need to touch and feel it. But obviously now you've got a show home.
Yes.
So that makes the process a lot easier.
Yeah. So as soon as we've finished one home in a project, then it becomes a lot easier for people to walk around and understand what we're delivering. So that's great. And we've got 2 or 3 more houses, I think, that will be finished by the end of this year on this project. So looking forward to showing those as well, because they've got slightly different finish options and slightly different furniture packages as well.
Thanks so much, Kal, for interviewing with us today, sharing all the information about Elmsbridge. It's been really helpful, and I know that our listeners and watchers will really appreciate this video. There's lots of opportunity in the 2 developments that they're doing in Jolly Harbour and in Falmouth. And if you want to have a fantastic, beautiful home built in the Caribbean, in Antigua, either in Falmouth or in Jolly Harbour, then contact Elmsbridge at elmsbridge.com or Luxury Locations. Thanks everyone for watching. We really hope you like our videos. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe to our channel below. Or if you want to have a look at some of our properties, contact us at info@luxurylocations.com. Thanks for watching.